Moonlighting might be the most popular workplace buzzword of 2022. It is also one of the most debated topics in corporate circles. The debate has so far involved exchanges of many hot takes, primarily by employers and employees. While most employees are all praises for it, most employers not so much. Recently, the discussion also reached our parliament. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Rameshwar Teli, told Parliament that as per the legal framework, a worker cannot take up any type of work against the interest of the employer. This does not seem like good news for employees. What is moonlighting? Moonlighting is when a person works an extra job or gig, normally without their employer's knowledge. This secondary job can be of the same nature or completely different from a person's primary job. As working from home became the norm during the pandemic, so did the looming threat of income loss and job insecurity. The trend of taking side gigs and even extra full-time jobs went up, especially in the IT sector. According to a study, at least 65% of employees surveyed said they themselves had or knew someone who had engaged in moonlighting. How did companies react? Companies were not happy. 4 months ago, Wipro chairman Rishabh Premji flagged moonlighting as cheating. This came soon after Swiggy allowed its employees to take up other jobs in their free time as long as it did not affect their normal working hours. Wipro even went on to fire 300 of its employees who were found working for rivals. Several companies like TCS, Infosys and IBM joined the chorus in rebuffing dual employment. However, some IT leaders believe otherwise. One of them is former Infosys CEO Mohandas Pai. Tech Mahindra CEO CP Gurnani also said that he has no problem with moonlighting as long as employees are transparent about it. Employers' concerns against moonlighting range from issues like confidentiality, protection of intellectual property, and the potential for impact on productivity. However, employees claim that it is becoming increasingly difficult for them to meet their financial needs with just one source of income. The sluggish growth in freshers' salary and changing expectations from work have contributed to a record attrition rate in the IT sector. According to a study, the sector logged an employee attrition rate of an unprecedented 25.2% this fiscal. The study highlights that the IT industry would continue to lose valuable employees to other industries. Is moonlighting legal? Under the Factories Act, dual employment is prohibited. But the Act only covers factory workers and not all sectors. But if your employment contract demands single employment and explicitly has a non-compete clause, moonlighting will amount to cheat. While moonlighting is not defined by Indian laws, the latest take by the government shows that it does not entertain dual employment. What is your take on moonlighting? Is it ethical or has it become inevitable? Let us know in the comments.